Guys, can you able to hear me?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Srikanth. So, what are the things we have seen yesterday, guys? We done with one end-to-end script, right? Okay. So, any doubts on the framework, guys? Everything is clear. Yet to upload into the shared drive, guys. So, what I will do is today, anyway, we're going to discuss about the GitHub part, so that you can download it from there. Yeah. Okay. Let me share my screen, guys. Any doubts on the framework? Everything is clear? Guys, today our agenda will be, we're going to work with the GitHub, guys. What is the use of GitHub, guys?
Sir, you told me listeners. I think so.
Listeners. Oh, for taking the screenshot and all?
Yeah.
Okay. That we will discuss later. Okay. I will help you on it. That we will discuss later. Yeah. Sure. Listeners also will discuss. So listeners are mainly we are using for the taking the screenshot when our test case is failed. Yeah, that I will explain you. Okay. Today, let me continue with the GitHub part. And then tomorrow or sometime I will help you with the listeners part. Okay. Fine. So what is the use of GitHub, guys? Guys, why we are using GitHub? GitHub is the place where we are going to store our scripts. Okay. We're going to store our scripts. It will maintain the version control. And yeah. So what are other advantages will be? It is the place where we can organize our scripts. What are the scripts we are having? Okay. And GitHub will allow us to connect to the Jenkins as well. It will allow us to connect to Jenkins. If more team members will be there, then everybody can do it here and all. So these are all the different advantages with the GitHub, guys. Okay. GitHub is the place where we are going to store our scripts, and it will maintain the versions, different versions it is going to maintain. And it will help us to organize our scripts. So whatever the way we want. And also it will allow us to connect to Jenkins. But it is not a two type of repositories will be there, guys, public or private. Public repositories are free, and private means it is a licensed. Okay. Private means only the whoever the people are there added to that repository, only they can access. Public means anybody can access our framework and whatever the code we uploaded and all, anybody can access it. Okay. So these are all the some of the things about the GitHub part and all. We need some commands, guys. We need some commands to perform all the operations and all. Yeah. We required some commands. By using those commands, we're going to do it. Okay. So yeah, we need to use some commands for the to work with the GitHub and all. Very good. So come back here, guys. Okay, I will tell you today our agenda will be two things, guys. How you need to do with the commands, how we need to do these things. Okay, and also from Eclipse, how we need to do. Eclipse also directly you can connect to the GitHub. Okay, these two are the agenda for today, guys. How we need to do it from the with commands, or how we need to perform all the things from the Eclipse. Okay, these are all the two things agenda for today. First, go to the GitHub, guys. So let me go to the GitHub. Where the option will be there. If you don't have the account, you can create an account here, sign up. I have the account, right? I'm going to log in into there. Okay, this is our account, guys. So these are all the different repositories where I have and all. Okay, these are all the different repositories where I have. So I'm going to create a new repository, guys, but the repository creation and all usually in real time taken care by the your leader manager. They will create it. Your job is to daily basis push your changes into the GitHub. That is the major job of you. Okay, you need to push your changes into the GitHub. Okay, let me create a new repository for you guys. I will give, let me give. So please refer all the online banking project. Okay, this is the name I want to give. Sir, okay. New repository I want to create, online banking project. Remaining all, see, I told you, right? Public and private. Public means it is free. Private means it is the licensed. Okay, only the corresponding people only can access that. Remaining all fine, guys. Please create a repository. Okay, your repository is created successfully, guys. Okay, please remember these commands, guys. Whatever the commands here it is showing, please remember this. It is the online banking project. This is the URL, and get init is used for to initialize your repository. All these I'm going to tell you practically, guys. Don't worry. So yeah, and also, okay, this is the Git part. From the local, you want to do, from the local, you want to do any operation on the Git connect and all. See, can you able to see here Git bash? Git bash will be there. So you need to install the, okay, you need to install the Git in your machine. How to install that? So come here. Download Git, guys. Download Git for Windows. Okay. In order to perform all the operations from your local machine to the GitHub, okay, in order to perform all the different actions, you can push your changes into the GitHub, or you can update something, okay, or you want to commit something. All these operations from local, you want to do it to the GitHub remote repository, then you need the Git, guys. Okay, you need to be installed Git. See, Windows is there here. If it is 32-bit or 64-bit, that is your choice. If it is 64-bit, click on this. It will download it for you, exe. Okay, so let me ping you this URL. Chat box. Okay, I pinged you the URL, guys. Take this. So what is the use of this software, guys? So you want to perform any actions from your local machine to the remote repository. You want to perform any operations. It means push the changes, or you want to get something. These all changes you want to do it. Then we need to go for use of what, guys? We need some software in the locally to connect to the remote repository Git and all. So that is the reason this software will help us to connect to the remote repository and perform different operations. Okay. Guys, are you clear so far? What I told you, two things I told you. What are all those? First, you need to create a remote repository. Okay. That usually in real time, you will be not creating. You don't have any privileges to create a new repository. They will be providing you the URL. You need to use that URL and get all the code from that URL. On daily basis, you need to push your changes into the GitHub. Okay. Daily basis, you need to push your changes into the GitHub. That is what you need to do. Okay. So this software will help us, what, guys, to perform all these changes from your local machine to the GitHub. I told you, right? Two different ways you can push your changes. One is from the local machine, you can do it by using commands and all. Second is from the Eclipse, you can perform all the operations. First, let me show you how you need to perform with commands, and then we will enter into the how we need to perform all these operations using Eclipse. Okay, these two things we're going to learn. How we need to perform all these things using commands is the first part. Second part will be same operations how we can do from the Eclipse. Okay, perfect. Come back, guys. So I want to first follow these statements, guys, nothing else. Follow same these statements. What are these statements? Here it is displaying. Follow these. Okay. I want to, for example, this is online banking project. Okay. Nothing is there in this project, guys. So let me store all these commands for your reference. Okay. I will share you all these commands. Don't worry. Perfect. So now what I want to do, I want to clone this project into my local. Okay. I want to what, guys? Clone this project into my local. Carefully understand here. Cloning means getting everything from the into my local. So let me go here where I want to clone this. Okay. Anyway, Git projects is there. So Git is there here. Online banking over here. This is okay. Okay, let me create a new folder then. Okay, online banking system project. Okay, this is my folder. I want to clone that to here, guys. I want to clone what? I want to clone that remote report to here. Very simple. Go to git bash here. Here you need to execute those commands. The first command you are going to execute is git clone. Whatever the URL I copied from here, right? Whatever the command I copied. See, this project I copied from here. Okay. What you need to do, guys? Git clone you need to do first. Git clone that URL you can paste it. That's it. What you need to do, guys? Git clone you need to do. Very simple. See, cloning into online banking project. Very good. Okay, perfect. So now you have cloned it. Online banking project. So only online banking project is there now. CD means change directory. Now you are into online banking project. Okay. Now you are in where, guys? Online banking project. So what we have done so far, guys, just we cloned the empty repository into our local machine. Just we cloned the empty repository into our local machine. That is what we have done. Correct? So fine. Now what we need to do, for example, I have in the same folder, I can go here. See, empty repository you cloned. This is our repository. I'm creating one file here, just test file. One file I have created successfully. Okay. I want to push this file, guys. Now ls, what is there here? Only test file is there. Okay. I want to push this file into our remote repository. I want to push this file into where, guys? Remote repository. What are all the different commands we need to follow? Please carefully understand here. Same these commands. Nothing much I'm going to not going to use. Carefully understand these commands only. Okay. Git init. Okay. So okay. Anyway, it is a Git repository only. If you want, you can do it. Okay, that's fine. What is second command? Git add readme, you can leave about it. Okay, so git add you need to do. Guys, one more command will be there. Git status. Git status will help you. See what is the untracked file? This is untracked file. So first you need to add it to the staging environment, guys. Very simple here. Come back, guys. First, what will be there is in GitHub, guys, two different things will be there. Whatever the repositories you are having, okay, first your project will be there, right? Your project. This project, first you need to put all your files into which environment? Staging environment. Okay. First you need to put all your files into where? Staging environment. From the staging environment, you need to move to the, okay. From the staging environment, you need to move all your files to the remote repository, guys. Okay, to the remote repository means GitHub live. So yeah, first you need to move all your changes to where, guys? Staging. From the staging to the remote repository, it will go on. For all the files you want to move it to the staging, then git add star or dot. This is the command. Okay. So to push whatever the files, first you need to add each and every file into staging only, and then only you can add it to the remote. First you should add each and every file to the where, guys? In the staging environment only. You need to add all your files into first staging and then remote. For the remote, the command will be git commit. Okay, you want to and one more thing, guys. So once you added all these files into staging, you need to commit these changes also. Okay, locally you need to commit git commit -m your message you are going to give. Okay, these two commands are helpful for what? This is for adding to the staging and this is to the commit from the staging environment. Next, you want to push your changes. The command will be git push origin master, whatever the branch it is. Like this way, you can work with the. So any project will be there. First, you need to add each and every file into staging. Staging adding commands is these two commands you are going to use. And then to push your changes to the remote repository, this is the command. All these commands I will give you, guys. Don't worry. First, to try to understand the concept. Okay. First, to try to understand the concept. Any file will be there. First, you need to add to which environment, guys? Guys. Any files will be there. First, we need to add it to staging environment. From the staging, you are moving it to what? Remote repository, which is live. Okay, in the GitHub. So these two commands will help you to move from staging to remote. Okay, to push all your changes to the remote and all, you need to use what? Git push origin master, or what any other branch will be there that you need to use. Can we try all these commands and we will see how it is working? Okay, very good. So you created a one text file here. I want to see this is untracked file. This git status is the command will help you to find out the untracked file. Okay, perfect. So now I need to add it to where, guys? I need to add it to staging. Git add dot I have given. Okay, it is added. Now check it out. Git status. Say, okay, changes to be committed. Okay, this file is already added to the staging, but you need to commit these changes in staging environment. Okay, what is the command, guys? I told you git commit -m and your message. My message is this is first file. Okay, perfect. So now see the git status. Okay, everything is added. Everything is added. Perfect. Now you need to do what? So it is committed now in locally. You need to move that file to where? To the remote repository. For that, what is the command? Git push. Can use. Okay. Git push you have done. It is successfully merged into there. Now you can go to the here. Now you can come back to here. Just to refresh it. That file is uploaded here. See, text file is added here. Text file is added here. Just click on it. See, no text is, nothing is here. Guys, are you getting my point? What you are doing? See, what of the text file you added, successfully added to the here. But now let me change my file. I want to add some data into it. This is my test file. Now tell me how we can do it. Again, simple. Again, same commands only. So git status, you can do it. See, this file is modified. This file is modified. What you need to do first, git add dot git commit. What is command, guys? Git commit -m performed changes. Okay, now staging is done. Now git push, you can do it. Okay, now go back to that location and check it out. Okay, now just refresh it. See, performed changes. This is my text file. See, you can able to see here. So yeah, by using commands, you want to do it. These 3-4 commands are enough for us. Nothing much you have needed. Okay, but you want to refer to the commands and all. I will refer one website to you. Okay, these are all the some commands they are providing it to us. See, these commands you need to follow. Okay, if new user you are doing and all, you need to provide all these also, guys. Okay, you need to provide these things before you start anything. If newly you installed, okay, if you newly you installed, and you need to provide your username and your email also. Okay, so usually when you are committing and all, here it will ask you password also, because I have saved my password already. Then you need to enter your GitHub password here. Okay, perfect. So these commands you can use, guys. Now, for example, see, this is very beginning. Once you after installed, you need to provide these two things, guys. Okay, and you want to initialize the repository and all this part. And clone command I executed, right? This is the way. And git add star you can give, or dot you can give for adding it to staging environment. Okay, a particular file you want to add it, then git add particular file also you can give. Git commit -m. Just now I executed, right? Changes to the, yeah, changes to the head, but not to the remote repository. Yeah. Git commit -a also you can use. So these are all rarely we will use, guys. Okay. Push your changes. Git push you can use, or origin. This is the branch. Git status I showed you, right? Where what is happening and all. You want to connect to a remote repository, then you can use this command. If you haven't connected your local repository to a remote server, then add the this command, you can use it, but don't worry about that. This will very rarely we will use. And you want to create a new branch. Guys, can you see here what is happening? See here, what is the branch here we are pushing? Main is the branch. I want to create a new branch. Okay, I want to real time and all. Please carefully understand here, guys. Real time and all, if 4 people are working in our team, for example. Okay, so your remote repository is here. Okay, this is your remote repository. Okay, this is your remote. Okay, 4 people are working, for example, in our project. 4 people are working for our project. Okay, so all these in daily basis, they are going to push their changes. Everybody will push their changes into remote repository. Okay, but in real time, what will happen is he will push it to his own branch. He will push it to his own branch. He will also push it to his own branch. 4 members will have their own local branches. Okay, local branches will be there. Okay, and your lead or manager will check it out, whatever you committed. Okay, whatever you committed, they will check it out, and then based on that, they will be merging it to the master repository. Okay, they will be merging it to the master repository. So whatever the code you are pushing, you are going to push your changes into the remote repository in your local branch. Okay, you will be having your own branch there. You will be adding all these things to your branch. From this branch, someone will review it and merge it to the master repository. Merge it to the master. Most of the companies, we will call them as a master. It is a main repository. Or they may have some companies, develop branch also will be there. Okay, so guys, very simple here. What we are doing, finally, guys, some companies and all, individual persons will be there. Okay, so for example, marketing team is there. They want to sell the books and all. Everybody, the owner will give 10 books to 5 marketing people, each 10 books. End of the day, what you need to do? Once they come back, you need to check it out, how many books are pending, leftover, and how much is the amount collected. Finally, he will combine all the things and put it into his locker. Similar case here. So we will be having our own branch. We will push all your changes. Why we are not pushing directly to master branch means someone has to review it. Someone has to review our code. Okay. Someone has to what, guys? Review our code. That is the reason. First, we are pushing all our changes into our local branch, our own branch, and then we are going to raise a PR, guys. PR. Okay, very, very important term. PR means peer request. Okay, peer request we are going to raise. PR we are going to raise. I will show you how to raise. Based on this PR, someone will review and approve your changes. Okay, approve your changes. PR you need to raise. I will show you how to raise the PR and all. Okay, point is clear, guys. What I am doing here, you need to, what you need to do, guys, you need to push always into your changes into what? Before going to push, yeah, your own branch, you need to push your changes. Now I am going to show you how to create your own branch. Okay, and how you can push your changes into that particular branch. Carefully understand here, guys. You can see here. What is the command for creating new branch? Git checkout -b your branch name. This is the command you need to use to create your branch. Okay. This is the command you can use, switch from one branch to other branch. This is the command show you all the branches. Or you want to delete any branch, you can delete it. Okay. So yeah, these are all the different commands, guys. Not all are required. That's fine. So, okay, one more command also I will show you guys. For example, before going to the branches and all, guys, you can see here, this is my remote repository. Okay, I'm going to change something. See, this is the file is there. Now, just I'm adding this file is for testing. Okay, this file is for testing. I want to commit changes. Okay, now in my local, what is there, guys? In my local, what is there? This is my test file. I want to get what? Latest file from the repository. I want to get latest file from repository. What is the command? Git pull command you can execute. Perfect. Git pull. Okay. Now check your file. See, this file is for testing. Guys, are you clear about this? What is the git pull command, guys? Git pull is used for to pull your changes from the remote into your local. That is the command you need to use for git pull. Okay. Just you can follow this website, guys. That's it. Nothing more than that. You can follow these commands. These commands are very much enough. Let me share you this URL also. These commands are very much enough for us. Nothing more. Fine. Okay. Fine, guys. So far, any doubts on this? So far, any doubts? Shall we see? What is the other things I told you? Branches, right? We need to create a new branch. For creating a new branch, what is the command? See here. Git checkout -b branch name. I want to create. For example, now which branch I want to see here. Git branch you can enter. See, now only we are having main branch only. I want to create a new branch now. Okay. I want to create a new branch and I want to push my changes into that particular branch only. Very simple. Git checkout -b and branch name. Branch name I am giving, for example, my name I am giving Venkat. Switch it to new branch. Now git branch command you can execute. See here. Now you are into which branch? Here star is there. Star is there means we are into this particular branch. Okay. In this branch, what I want to do, guys, now we are in this branch, right? So when you created this branch, are you going to get whatever is there in main into Venkat or no? My question is very clear. You created a new branch. Are we going to get whatever the files are there in main into Venkat?
No.
No? We'll see that. So guys, I'm going to create another file here. Just very simple file. Test file 2 I am creating. This is also test file. Okay. I want to push this into where, guys? Now I want to push this into my this branch. My Venkat branch I want to push now. So very simple. Git status you can use. Git status command will give you where is that file and all. Yeah. So you need to first what you need to do, git commit add, git add dot. Next command is what, guys? Git commit -m. Your message. This is my second file. Okay, perfect. Next, what you need to do, git push. Okay, it is asking to upstream and I'll copy this and export that. That's it. Okay, perfect. Now go back to the Venkat branch and see carefully here. Just to refresh it. Your branch need to be available here. See Venkat branch is available or not, guys? Branch Venkat is there or not? Yes.
Yes.
Come back. Okay. Now you are in Venkat branch. Now you are in where? Venkat branch. See why two files are there? You pushed only one file, right?
Yes.
So whenever you are creating a branch, okay, whenever you are creating this branch, whatever is there in main branch, everything will copied into that particular branch. Okay. So very simple, guys. So try to understand the logic here, why they are creating like that. So you created a branch. If only your code will be there in this branch, then how you want to execute the scripts from this branch only? Then how you can do that? So whenever you created a branch, whatever is there in the remote repository, main or developer, master, whatever it is, everything will copied into your branch. On top of it, you can perform your changes over here. Okay, guys, this point is clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So whatever is there in your remote repository, everything will get copied into here. Everything will get copied into here. Okay. So Santoshi, sir, I'm unable to see your screen. Guys, is it fine, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fine.
Santoshi, can you check, madam, from your end only? Yeah, because from my end it is fine. So what I'm telling, guys? Oh, you are having some network issue. Okay, okay. Yeah. So like this way, we can work with Git repository, guys. Everybody clear about it? Just I have used few commands. Today you can play with all these commands and let me know tomorrow. Okay. You can play with all these commands. Git pull is used for what, guys? Guys, git pull command I told you. What is the use of it? To pull all your changes from the remote into your local. Okay. Git pull command is what, guys? It is going to get all the changes from remote into your local. That is what git pull command is going to do. Remaining all, whatever I told you, those all things are fine, guys. You no need to have knowledge on remaining all commands. That's fine. You need to know how to push it, how to pull the changes. You need to know how to clone it and how to add the files into staging, how to commit to the head, and what else? How to push your changes, pull your changes. That's it. These things are very much enough for us. Okay, fine, guys. So tomorrow our agenda will be, we're going to see it on how we need to perform all these operations in the Eclipse. Eclipse, how we need to perform these operations, how to push our changes into the Eclipse from the Eclipse into remote repository. Okay. So yeah, please try to practice all these commands, guys. Yeah. This diagram, everybody clear, right? This is clear for sorry. This is clear for everyone? This one. First, you need to do all your changes into where, guys? Into staging. From the staging, you are pushing your changes into where? Remote repository. Okay. So for staging, what are the commands you are doing? Git add dot, or dot means everything. You want to give any file, then you can give here. This one is git commit -m and your message you need to provide. And to push your changes from staging to remote, then you need to use git push origin master. To get the changes from remote into your local, git pull command you need to use. Any changes from remote into your local, you want to get it and all. Okay. So that's fine, guys. Everything is clear, right? Tomorrow our agenda will be how you need to perform all these changes from the Eclipse, and how we need to raise a PR to merge it into master repository. This is very, very important. I will show you tomorrow. Okay, in the interview also they will ask you how you will raise a PR. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Anything? Guys, any other questions? Anything? Please create your own in your GitHub account. Okay. Create a new repository and try to install the GitHub. Try to push some changes into the GitHub, add some files, and check it out whether it is adding or not, or do some changes in remote repository. Git pull command you can execute, or create a branch and you can push your changes into that particular branch, whether it is happening or not. These things, try to practice it today, guys. Okay. Guys, is it fine?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, everything is clear, right? Okay.
Sir.
Perfect, guys. Tomorrow our agenda will be how to perform all these actions from the Eclipse side. Yeah. So if possible, tomorrow we'll discuss the listeners part also. Yeah. So that is pending, right? Okay. Okay. Right, guys. Please try to practice all these things and we'll see it on tomorrow. Right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.